Hey YouTube, and welcome to another Hike and Plays video. Today we are on Chim Pokemon, and today we're going to be looking at my Ghost team really. So, the idea of this video is we're just going to do some arena battles, show you guys some of the game. If I show you my actual lineup. So my lineup looks like this. This is a very pre-built Ghost team, it's nowhere near ready yet, but we do have 11-star Marshadow, we do have 11-star Giratina, 11-star Zeraora, and then 8 stars on Zern, and 4 stars on the other two. So, let's have a look at our list of people that we can face. So, if we look at the rankings, actually, that might be a better shout. We have we have Snorlax Summer right at the top. If we view his details, I mean, isn't he powerful? 12-star Kyogre, Ash's Greninja. He runs Suicune, which I think is so awesome. Of course, he's got Manaphy. He is probably the strongest person on the server. The second strongest, or they seem to be changing a lot, is Manaphan, another water user. The difference is he has the Fortress variation, so we can face both of them. I don't think we're beating either of them. Gokster, who's got the slightly better Ghost team, because he's got the Hooper. Although he's not worked on Hooper yet, he is gonna probably be stronger. He's on my list. I need to get Hooper. I missed him in the last draw. I really need to pick him up. And then I want to have a battle with Smokey because his Steel team is actually excellent. You know, nearly 11 stars on his Solgaleo, but he's got the 8-star Magiana, 8-star Gensec, 8-star Jirachi. Very strong competitor. And lastly, we'll have a look at if we can find him. He's probably lower in the rankings in hindsight. We are looking for Wilfie over here, who is running a fire team. It's a long way off completion, but I say we give the fire team a whirl as well. So, let's jump into arena. I should have my daily try, so I should be able to battle everyone one by one. I know Wilfie Tahita is... There he is, he's rank 4. Gok's down here. Alright, you know what, let's do Gok first. Let's do Ghost Team versus Ghost Team as our first match. And for this, I'm going to bring it down to 2.5 speed. And I am going to show animations because why not, right? The first match is going to be the most... Probably, I've got to set the settings out. Right, okay. Right, we're on 2.5. We're on two times speed with lethals, with all our lethal skills showing. So we'll be able to see some stuff. Here's our Marshadow with a huge 8 million damage. And then another 5 mil on top of that. Again, the reason we run Zeraora here is because the clone's going to give us some extra damage. Also, Zeraora up front means he really doesn't take too much damage either. I'm convinced I'm the stronger of the two of us, mostly because I've got the more 11 stars. Gok's levels, when he hits level 95 and gets that Marshadow up, I know his Marshadow's a little bit stronger than mine. He's going to be a real problem, especially when Nulana comes out. We're both 11 starring him, so... Marshadow's coming in with that big damage. And we get to see the animation of Zeraora, for those of you who may have not seen it before. There we are, Giratina with that big pop. Giratina provides so much like shielding and actual just tanking. Especially once you get Z moves. It is on times 2 speed, so if the animations don't look so clean, that's the reason. I mean, we're only on round 2. It's looking pretty even so far. We get a nice ho-ho off here. I don't actually know who the egg's going on. Our egg has gone... Oh, the animation popped off too quickly. Nice hit from Celebi. It looks like our egg's gone on Giratina, which is good. Giratina's got so many buffs on him at the moment. That's Gok's Mars Shadow doing 58 million damage, I think that was. Here's my Mars Shadow back. It can't have been 58, it must have been 5.8. And we've hit him back for 2.5. 3.7. But both teams have definitely lost a couple. Well, both teams have lost at least a unit each now. I mean, this game will turn on its head very quickly. I love Zeraora at 11 star in his little purple aura form. There we go, that backline's completely been removed. And Zernie's actually going to pop a heal next turn, so providing even more support for the team. Can Zeraora pop someone? He should hit so much damage. A lot of people don't realise just how hard Zeraora hits. They think, oh man, you've got Mars Shadow, you must be OP. It's like, yeah, have you seen how hard Zeraora hits? We're going to get Zeraora back. Big release from Giratina. I mean, it's fair to say I think we've won this now with only Zeraora and Mars Shadow up. His Mars Shadow could probably clean 1 or 2 units, but in reality, this should be GG. Giratina's animations are so good. And of course we're going to be doing the same video, but this time with Lunala when Lunala is released, because that's just going to make our lives... It's just going to... We're going to be rank 1, aren't we? We're totally going rank 1 with Lunala. That Mars Shadow is still alive. It's going to pop because we've just popped him. Is he going to kill us back? He's popped me back, which means I then pop him. Oh no, I think we've lost this. Our Mars Shadow didn't actually pop back. Wow, we've lost this. The Mars Shadow absolutely carried in the end. Massive GG's to Gokstar here. Big Mars Shadow damage. Alright, alright. All that and we lost. Massively well done to Gokstar and that Mars Shadow. I thought we had that, I won't lie. Right, let's have a look at the fire team now. This time it is with Wilfie Taquito. My boy Wilfie with his fire variation. I know he's been really strong. I mean, he's got Fortress mode as well, I think. Because he's got both the units. I don't know if they're high enough level. They are. So he should have Fortress mode. This is going to be our first look into Fortress. Fortress should activate when the overall team health drops to 60%. Which you would think I'd be able to get there pretty quickly. There we are. Look how stupidly big that Fortress is. Fortress does splash damage, so it's going to be hitting my whole team for a lot of damage. And then now he's going to get 6 hits, well 5 hits off because we were able to kill Blaziken. But that should be Ho-Ho down. You could just see the damage that Fortress is doing. That's all good because Mars Shadow and everyone can hit. I love Zorora just kicking down a Fortress. We're actually going to pop his Fortress mode at this rate. There's not much health on it. Of course, we're not going to have the same sort of luck against Manafan's Fortress. That is much more of a problem, especially because of Ghost Team and the way it works. So we did take the Fortress out, which is insane. I did not think we'd be strong enough to do that. With the exception of Victini, this should be a pretty easy cleanup now. Victini's got a lot of, like, just good skills. Always a pain in the ass to deal with. Do let me know if you want to see more of these. Maybe we can start recording things like our Global Indigo matches, or later on we can do cross-server arena and find some really strong people there to fight. Ideally, I want to start bringing that content out when we get Lunala, because, you know, losing is never fun. And right now I think we're going to be losing. But that's just where the Ghost Team's at the moment. There we go, huge damage from Zorora. We really need Mars Shadow to release, just, you know, actually kill and then go again. Again, if we had Hooper as well, our damage would be off the charts. With Hooper, Mars Shadow, and Zorora doing so much damage. And then soon Shiny Mega Gengar as well. It's probably the first time I'm seeing Magiona's actual ability. That is a nice ability. Sorry, I got a hiccup. Oh, God. In fact, it's probably the first time I've seen Reshiram skill as well. Cool, Mars Shadow's inside Lunala. Not Lunala, Magiana. You can tell I can't wait for Lunala. How many times will I bring up this video? We should have a counter at the bottom somewhere. Just tracking how many times I say Lunala. Massive Xerneas heal. Come on, big damage here. Really not massive damage. Come on, let's get rid of Reshiram at least. Needs Aurora to kill one of them. But he's death immune, which isn't helping. It's taking so long to beat him. So this is what I'm saying, even though our power is almost like 700k difference, he's on 1.3 mil, I'm on 2. The fire team is really resistant. You've got to remember, this guy is much lower CP wise. And yet, I am struggling. 6 rounds in, I haven't like one-shot him. So, you know, props to the fire team. If this was another team that had like less power than me, I don't think it survives as long. There we are. It's taken 8 rounds. But we did beat Wolfie Tahito, which is cool. So we have gone up a single rank. I really didn't mind not going up a rank. Now, we have a steel team. Again, this isn't a fully finished steel team. So we're actually going into this. I think the fire team and the ghost team and the steel team, you need to understand these ones aren't finished. These are still teams in the works. There are players like Kesket, who we can see in global. And we could try and face like a more, complete steel team. But remember, this Sol Galeo is only 10 star. If this was 11, just imagine how much more stupid it becomes. Oh, we've done so much damage to that already. But yeah, the steel boys are absolutely annoying. I don't know if I'd win this. I probably don't. Such cool animations. I mean, he's already taken out my Ho-Ho, which is fair. Zerora should do some good damage here, you'd think. Not as much as I'd hope. Very stable team. Oh, Gen 6 animation. I do appreciate this is going to be quite a long video in hindsight. But we do have 2 more battles to do. Might be worth times... Oh no, let's actually not times 3 this. Let's keep on times 2. The last fights we might just times 3. Come on, big damage. Zerora really is a carry in this team. I seriously look over and I see like almost no damage is done. That backline is taking a beating, but the front line still full health. And Jirachi is absolutely great. For those of you who are quite new to this game, you get to see all these cool animations for the first time, so I guess it's quite enjoyable for that. Normally my content's more just quicker, more snappy. So having long videos feels weird. Right, come on. Big damage. But Aurora definitely hits harder than Mars Shadow. Oh no. Has he killed Zerora? I think he killed Zerora here. Oh no, still alive. Big heal. One hit from Celebi, and we should be good to... Did he stun him? No! That lucky stun from Celebi. Zorora's patiently waiting to release. Again, this is another team that just takes so long to beat. Or lose to. Very stable, very sturdy. We're lucky because he's got no real attackers at the moment. Anyone that is going to kill us is going to be Solgaleo. But I don't think Solgaleo is going to be enough to kill us. So this might just go to round counter. There we are, Zorora's finally releasing. Hopefully not hitting Solga. We're hitting Solgaleo. Oh, actually no. Maybe it's a good thing we're hitting Solgaleo. Damn. So Celebi down at least. And we had Egg on Zerora. Oh wow. Ho-Ho coming in clutch. Again, this is why I'm using Ho-Ho at the minute. He literally, if we get a lucky egg onto Zerora, or onto one of our carries, it just keeps them alive that little bit longer. This is taking a hot minute. Let's ×3 this. Just so we can get some movement on it. I feel like everyone's seen the animation at this point. Might be worth disabling animations for a little bit. Yeah. Let's disable animations, it's taking too long. I don't want an hour-long video where we're just doing battles. And I think we're going to have to break this video in two as well. So we're going to stop after this fight, and then we'll go in and fight the Water Boys. But we did win, which is insane. So that let's put us up to third now. Okay, should go claim of that. So I am going to end the video here. We're going to stop the video here, and then I'll be back to do a part 2 of this shortly. Peace.